What's up, everybody? Joe Pascal here at joetoproathlete.com. I'm back again with Dr. Ed Race at Alliance Soft Tissue Center, and we're going to talk today about how your feet work, how to select the proper footwear to prevent injury, and for the sport that you're actually participating in.
Thanks, Joe. Alright, so today we're going to talk about how our feet work and some shoes and some of the concerns of different sports. So the first thing we're going to start off is talking just the dynamics of how the foot works. So we're going to use a shoe here to describe there's three different arches in our foot. If we look on the inside of our foot, we have what's called the medial arch. On the outside, we have a longitudinal arch. Then we have an arch across the front, just like the arches in our knuckles, called the transverse arch. These arches are designed to absorb shock and hold the foot in a proper position, so it has proper flexion, extension, and proper movement patterns. Now, when we think of problems of the foot, a lot of times plantar fasciitis, which is an irritation to where the muscle attaches to the heel or in the bottom of the foot. We're going to talk about how that works when it comes to picking out shoes. Now, when we look at shoes, one of the most common and easiest things to identify is if you take your shoe in the store and kind of grab like this and squish it, you want to see how flexible that shoe is and also noting where it bends. A lot of shoes, when you compress them, they can be really hard, which does not work with the dynamics and how your foot moves. So you want to make sure your shoe will bend right where the big toe is, and that obviously makes some sense. Also, looking at the shoe, we want to look at the insert on the inside. One of the biggest misconceptions is a good shoe has high arch support. Okay, we do not need good arch support to have good biomechanics in our foot. It's the guy who's selling you the expensive shoe or they're selling you the orthotic, they really suggest high orthotics or good support. Now, your foot is designed to flex and move. So as my foot is coming down and coming off the ground, the toe bends and it propels me forward, this muscle back here has to be nice and strong. There's only one main reason why people get pain in the bottom of their foot. It's either they've overdone it, they've exerted too much energy, too much force along this muscle, and it can't simply keep up, and so therefore they pull their foot muscles. That creates a status of inflammation, and unless you know how to fly, you're going to be constantly irritated by walking on it. Right? So the best key to prevent plantar fasciitis is to have a good shoe that's flexible, that twists and bends with your foot.